Bud Grant versus Forrest Gregg in one of the more bizarre matchups that we have, the 1969 Minnesota Vikings at Riverfront Stadium in Cincinnati against the 1981 Cincinnati Bengals. In a matchup that shows the 1969 Minnesota Vikings, one of the better teams in week number 1, and Cincinnati, who pulled their own upset. Well, when you look at this matchup, it's one of the matchups that you didn't really expect us to cover, but the 1969 Minnesota Vikings have a really good shot here to pull some big wins and to pull a couple upsets and actually maybe win the full thing. They beat the Philadelphia Eagles in week number 1, 27-6. They shut down one of the best offenses in this league and held them to 6 points, and they just ran right over. Well, Cincinnati, on the other hand, they're one of the first West Coast offense teams, but Bill Walsh actually built that system in them. Ken Anderson, a great West Coast offense quarterback, but then Bill Walsh goes from the Bengals. They said no good to the next job after Paul Brown, and he takes over San Francisco, and Bill Walsh beats the Cincinnati Bengals. Forrest Gregg, the coach for Cincinnati, ironically played against Minnesota as an offensive guard. Forrest Gregg was the, quote, greatest athlete Vince Lombardi ever coached. That's what he said. This will be really neat. A little bit of sound, unique issues with my sound. Somehow my subwoofer is I just lost it, and I have no idea how. But anyway, we're ready to go. So the Minnesota Vikings and the Cincinnati Bengals. And we're going to be underway. Fred Cox will kick off from the 30. These old-time teams in the 60s and 70s, they could kick long field goals. So don't take away the kicking team. Chapman up. And he will be down to about the 27. So Cincinnati will take over on a first down. There we go. And I'm fiddling with a little bit of things, but don't worry here. First down for Minnesota, Joe Kapp. No, first down for Cincinnati. Sorry about that. Anderson. And Minnesota's going to blitz, and they throw it incomplete.
Second down.
They tried a regular pass. It was not a screen pass. Actually, it just came in there. And it'll be second down. So Cincinnati will start off Ken Anderson. He's going to throw the ball a few times today. Anderson, plenty of time to go, and it's going to be incomplete. He's over for his first 2. He tried to hit Chris Collinsworth. It'll be third down. Minnesota blows out Cincinnati. You're looking at a team that might be 1 or 2 in the rankings. Here comes Johnson straight up the middle. Johnson a first down up to about the 39. So Cincinnati gets another 12, and they're going to get a first down. So Cincinnati starting to drive here early. 2 incomplete passes, and a run is the thing that did it, and Alexander goes nowhere. He loses a yard. It'll be second down. Wally Hilgenberg with the stop, second down. Anderson again. Anderson to throw, and it's caught by Curtis near midfield. So Anderson to Curtis for 11. And Cincinnati is driving to midfield, so the Philadelphia Eagles are a little bit jealous of the Cincinnati Bengals and how they're doing it right now. Anderson is sacked. A big sack. And that's Warwick with the sack. They lose 6. It'll be second and 16. A huge stop for Minnesota, and it'll be second down and 16. If Cincinnati can pull a victory, that'd be big, and it'll be third down.
Third down.
So Cincinnati's had the ball the entire time. Third down now and 16. Anderson to Johnson to the near side. Johnson again. He is so dangerous on that draw play. 11 the first time, 12 the second. But it's going to be 4th and 4 now. They're going to kick. So they had the ball almost 4 minutes. Canale will punt the ball for Cincinnati, and they're going to angle it towards the sidelines. It's not going to be returned. It's out at the 5. So here at Riverfront Stadium, the Minnesota Vikings take over. Cincinnati, not a bad first possession. Not bad. And it'll be first down for Joe Kapp. They give to the fullback Brown right up the middle, and you know they're just going to keep pounding that thing up the middle. It'll be second down and 3. Joe Kapp, remember, he got hit so hard in Super Bowl IV, he quit. Dave Osborne close to a first down.
First down, out of bounds.
And they're going to call it a first down, so they get up to the 15. I'll tell you what, Minnesota's the type of team that there's Brown the fullback and Brown again. Well, they can run this thing all the way. He gains 7 at 2nd and 3. That's the biggest thing. Minnesota is a really good running football team. Dave Osborne again, maybe one. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Really a running football game here. Cap will throw the first time today. And he throws and it's caught by Beasley and a first down for Minnesota. So a gain of 9 and the Vikings are on the run. 2 first downs now. Both happening on 3rd down. So they're 2 for 2. Cap to Brown right up the middle and they get a huge first down.
2nd down.
Man, that first down run straight up the middle is very big. A gain of 7 will be 2nd down and 3. Halfway through the first quarter, they go to Osborne on the outside. First down for Osborne. Osborne's going to go past the 50 in midfield, down to the 47, and they keep just driving. They're doing it on the ground. It's hard to stop running. It really is in the NFL because then you got to commit, and Cap is a great passer, and Osborne nothing there. It'll be 2nd down. They're starting to clump everybody up. Now it's going to be up to Joe Cap to get something good here. Cap, the pump fake, and it's caught by Henderson. It'll be 3rd down and 2. So Minnesota here in the early parts of the game on their first possession. They are really playing this well. Brown on first down. Look at Brown go down to the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds.
So out of bounds, but it'll be first down. And Minnesota on their first possession has come all the way up the field. From their own 15 to the Cincinnati 31, they give it quick to Washington.
2nd down.
And they gain 6. Boy, first downs, they are gaining more than 5 on almost every first down. That's 2nd and short every time. Cap again, and that's going to be nowhere. 3rd down.
3rd down.
Minnesota starting scoreless against Cincinnati first quarter. Cap, they give to Osborne near side. Osborne first down. Osborne's gone. He's gone for a touchdown. Minnesota has a 6-0 lead.
Touchdown.
Dave Osborne, 25 yards. Boy, I'll tell you what, running the football, they got probably about 70 yards rushing just on one drive. And it's going to be an early 6-0 lead. 13 plays, 95 yards, almost 7 minutes. That's incredible. And now the extra point, Fred Cox. Will be up, and Fred Cox has nailed it, and it's 7-0 Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota right now, you got to be absolutely. That's got to be very impressive. You know, we saw them against the Philadelphia Eagles, and we said, all right, well, the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl had 500 yards passing against them. We can see how they got blown out, but now Cincinnati, I mean, doing it 2 weeks in a row. Chapman breaks 1, he can't break 2, and he's up to the 32. So it'll be first down. Big time here as we go down a little bit. It'll be first down. Anderson to Johnson. This time Johnson's on a run and they get a first down. It's just been a running football game. And whenever these two teams pass, Minnesota, it's okay. Cincinnati, it's been kind of a disaster. Anderson to Johnson again. Get a couple, will be 2nd and 8. Quick first quarter, of course, it's all been running. Anderson, they pitch to Johnson. Johnson getting a few. Again, they're in Minnesota territory, so every possession, all these teams have been in the other team's territory. 3rd down, Anderson's going to throw. They go to screen. There's nobody there.
4th down.
And now they're going to kick the ball again. Now that went nowhere. And McAnally, and we'll punt it away. And again, he's going to angle it towards the sidelines. We'll go into the end zone. And it will. Barely, but it does. McAnally, 49 yards, goes in, and Minnesota will take over. So from their 5-yard line, their first down, there's Cap, and he's going to throw it a little bit deep, and caught by Hall. Hall's on the run. Hall to the 50-yard line.
First
so
down.
This time it's different. They go all the way to midfield in one play. They don't take 10 like they did the other possession. Cap again on a first down. Again off to Brown. Brown pulling ahead for a gain of
Second down.
6. My goodness, they are just running over this Bengal defense. There is nothing Cincinnati can do about this count. That's going to be a reverse. Usually they don't work, but Henderson gets a first down here. They're going to have to run one more play. So it'll be first down for Minnesota. One more play, 11 seconds to go. Cap. Go to Dave Osborne and on the rush. He's incredible.
Second down.
And that's going to end the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it has been all. At the end of the first quarter, it has been all Minnesota. Punts for Cincinnati in the first quarter, none for Minnesota, and they don't look like they're going to do it. 3 for 3 in third downs for Minnesota, and 1 for 3 in Cincinnati. And right now, Minnesota is driving. They're making it look a little more sleeker than Cincinnati. And they go to Henderson again on the reverse. Henderson the first down, this time a little bit more. Henderson on the reverse down to the 17. So Henderson a 16-yard gain. And all the way down, they are really amping this thing up. First down. Cap, they give to Brown the fullback.
Second down.
They're just running this football. They had 12 runs and 5 passes in the first quarter. And now they are just running the football here. Cap, give to Brown. Brown can't get anywhere. He's out of bounds. He loses one. It'll be 3rd and 8. So Minnesota with just over 13 minutes to go. Cap. After the middle, and it's intercepted. Simmons intercepted by Cincinnati, and Cincinnati will take over. Simmons stood in front of it, and they're going to keep it a one-score game. So Minnesota, they drive all the way down the field, and well, they pass the football once, and guess what happens? It's picked off. So Cincinnati on their own 11, it'll be a first down. Minnesota is still not punting the football. Archie Griffin from Ohio State.
Second down.
And the twice Heisman Trophy winner gets 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. He won 2 Heismans at Ohio State, the only player to do it. They go to Johnson out of the backfield. Johnson close to a first down, and he gets it. I mean, it's a lot of small ball. It looks like it. A lot of big chunks on like 5-yard chunks. That's what it is. Oh, but this is different. The deep ball. It's intercepted, Mackie, and it's just picked off and then picked off back. So Kenny Anderson makes the same mistake, and it'll be first down and 10. Mackie for Minnesota, the defensive back number 46, picks it off, and they're going to take it first down and 10. First and 10 for the Vikings. And they go to Henderson. Henderson, the first down to the 20. To the 15, and the first down here for Minnesota. Gain of 20. They are just loading it up here offensively. So Cap again, the blitz. Brown gets a couple.
Second down.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. This is big for Cincinnati. If they can hold Minnesota to nothing, I mean, they're going to have a huge advantage. They go to Jones. Bounces to the outside, gets to the 10. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Minnesota 7, Cincinnati nothing. Under 10 minutes to go. 3rd and 5. Cap, plenty of time. Goes to Osborne, who's way short though. And Fred Cox will try a 26-yard field goal from the center right in front of the post. He's going to try and poke it through. 4th down and 3 for Minnesota. At the old school extra point. Fred Cox, let's see. And it is good. University of Pittsburgh. Hear that often. Fred Cox, University of Pittsburgh, he invented the Nerf ball. And people don't realize about Fred Cox is he's the guy why he got Nerf. I mean, imagine he's rich for the rest of his life, but he makes Minnesota up 10-0. Talk about royalties. Every time you get hit with one of those things, you can crank that. Here's Verser, and Verser is hit by Cox, and he's down. And it'll be first down and 10 for Cincinnati. So Cincinnati on their own 36. It's 10-0. Kenny Anderson, 36. There's a flag. They moved early, and they're just going to say it's a delay of game. So right now, early on, Cincinnati not too bad. It'll be first down and 10. Kenny, to the near side. Johnson to the 40. My goodness, this is a running fast. This is like old school, man. Old school 1950s. It'll be second and 6. Johnson again up the middle. This is a little concerning. I'm seeing why they blew out the Eagles. The Eagles were a passing team. And when Cincinnati's passing, they're shutting them down. When they're running, they're having trouble. It's going to be third down and 4. Anderson, a quick throw, and it's incomplete. One of the best secondaries I've ever seen, and it's going to be 4th and 4, and they're going to punt again. McAnally, again, they get to midfield. I can see that. If Minnesota plays a running football team, they're going to have trouble, like the Steelers with 78. There's Bryan up to the 20, and it'll be first down for Minnesota. Minnesota 10, Cincinnati nothing. Halfway through the second. Here's Cap. The blitz is on to give to Washington.
Second down.
He's going to gain 5. It'll be second and 5. Minnesota, that big victory against Philadelphia. That was a big blowout. He can't get
third down, penalty.
Third down. There's going to be a penalty. They might have held on this, and it was an illegal block, so they're going to push them back 10. So make them do it again. It'll be second and 15, back at their own 16. They're going to force them to throw the football. They're going to run it again. Osborne.
Third down.
It's going to be third down and 10. Minnesota not used to bad field position in this game. Well, I mean they are, but not used to very long. Cap again, and it's incomplete. And for the first time they're going to have to kick. So Cap tried to hit Grimm, and Lee will come in for the first time today. Cincinnati with multiple punts. Cincinnati usually gets to midfield, then they kick it away. And Minnesota will punt it here, and Simmons falls down, and he's touched. So Lee, a 40-yard punt, no return to the 39. Cincinnati takes over 5 minutes. It'll be second and 7. The clock is ticking here in the second quarter, about 5 minutes to go. Cincinnati, and he's chased Anderson. They go to Johnson. That was a blown-up play. It was not a screen pass. It was just a short pass. And it's going to be third and 8. So Wally Hilgenberg with the stop. Kenny Anderson. Anderson fires. Caught by Collinsworth in a first down at midfield. So they cross midfield. Let's see if they can get a first down and get closer. It's 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go. Anderson running. Anderson gets it away. It's going to be deep. They have a man. They have 2, and it's incomplete. A little too deep.
Second down.
It'll be second down and 10. So under 4 minutes to go here in the second. Anderson, they come back. It's going to be another deep throw. 2 in a row, and it's incomplete.
Third down.
Anderson to Curtis. It'll be third and 10. Third down and 10, 3:51 to go. Kenny. He's going to throw. It's 3 incompletions in a row.
Down.
So they've had field position. They have actually had better field position than Minnesota. I have a feeling McAnally is in again to kick. If Minnesota had the same field position, they'd be up like 35-0 by now. But, 2 long drives for Minnesota, and that's where we're at. And this kick will just go into the end zone. McAnally, 51 yards and a touchback. Minnesota is not built to go all the way in 2 minutes. They don't have a 2-minute really offense. They're not built for that. That's going to be a deep throw. And incomplete for Joe
Second
Kapp.
down.
Two good secondaries, and that's big. That's why they thought Cincinnati was going to beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl. Kapp again, he rolls to his right. Kapp, plenty of time. He's going to fire, and it's another incompletion.
Third down.
They're not meant for this. They're trying to go deep. I mean, if I were Minnesota, I'd keep running the football. Trips to the near side, third down Kapp. Kapp again, he's going to fire, and it's going to be deep. And caught by Washington. Washington up to the 45. And that's going to get the clock running under 3 minutes. So Kapp to Washington for 25 yards, and it'll be a first down. Kapp again in an air formation. There's Dave Osborne. It's nothing there. It'll be second down and 11. They got to run one more play before the warning. 4 receivers to give to Dave Osborne.
Third down.
Kind of an awkward portion of this game. But anyway, that's going to be the 2-minute warning here.
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. The score, Minnesota 10, Cincinnati nothing. So if you're Minnesota, you're running the football is just going to, I mean, if I were Minnesota, I'd run it. Cincinnati has had a little bit. They're averaging 5.9 yards a rush. And when you take a look, that's close to what Minnesota is getting. 2 minutes to go. It's third and 8. Is anybody going to use the timeout? I don't know. And it's going to be fourth down, and nobody will. They're just going to take it down 40 seconds. Wait for a second kick. And it's going to be angled near the sidelines. They don't want anybody returning this. They're just kicking it out of bounds. And Lee 37 yards. Cincinnati's strength is the run game. I don't know if I'd put it on Kenny Anderson right now to throw the ball. You might turn it over. Anderson, a safe screen pass to Griffin.
Second down.
And that's going to be in bounds, and this clock will run. And Cincinnati calls timeout, so they're kind of committed, I guess, to marching this thing down the field. Anderson, and it's incomplete.
Third down.
This could be dangerous as he tries to hit Curtis. Third down and 5. A little over a minute to go. Kenny. It's going to be deep.
Incomplete.
Incomplete, and now Cincinnati's going to have to punt. I wouldn't say it's really, really dangerous, but McAnally is out here again. He's got plenty of time, and he's going to kick. Minnesota playing for the return. And they got a big return here for West. You know they're going for it now. On the 46, it'll be first and 10. 51 seconds to go. They got all 3 timeouts. Out of the gun, they throw to the near side. It's caught. Washington out of bounds. First down.
Out of bounds.
My, oh my, if they can get another 3 out of this, that would be huge. 45 seconds to go. They jump offside. Cincinnati does. And they're going to get another 5 very easy. You know, you think about going deep and doing something like right now, but in reality, you waste time when you do that, especially 45 seconds. Throw the ball into the ground. So it's going to be first down and 5. Beasley in a first down. They're going to have to call a timeout, and they will. So Minnesota, with their first timeout they used, it's 10-0, and they're moving the ball down. Timeout, Minnesota. Kapp to Osborne. Yes, it's a
second down.
counter to the near side, out of bounds again. Actually pitched to the left. It was weird because he ended up all the way to his right. We saw that got blown up. Second down and 2, under 30 seconds. 29 seconds, Minnesota driving. Kapp to Osborne. It's a screen. Osborne again. They're going to have to call timeout. They're down to 1. So it'll be first and 10 on the Cincinnati 18. Probably about 23 seconds to go. Oh, this is Minnesota's threatening really to take a big lead here. 20 seconds to go. One timeout. Cap again. They're going to throw. Cap fires, and it is caught by Grimm, and he goes out of bounds
First down.
smartly.
Out of
First and goal.
bounds.
They keep that timeout. There's about 14 seconds to go. So it'll be first and goal at the 4. But that was smart to keep that timeout. It leaves all your options open. 15 seconds to go on the 4. First and goal. Cap again to throw. They throw to the near side. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
And Minnesota has a 16-0 lead. Oh my goodness. 6 plays, 54 yards, all under a minute. And what a play, Minnesota. That's why Cincinnati, they'll be second guessed. Red Cox from the right hash. It is up and it is good.
It's good.
Minnesota Vikings. Dominating. I'll tell you what. We were curious about the Bengals too. This just wasn't a showcase game for the Minnesota Vikings. I was curious about Cincinnati also, and right now Cincinnati has done some things. Mercer to the 31. That could be it for the half. And they're going to get one more play. So Kenny Anderson, what are they going to do here? They're just going to run it up the middle of the side. And guess what? That's going to be the half. So at halftime, the score, Minnesota 17, Cincinnati nothing. How good is Minnesota's defense? Kenny Anderson, 5 of 16 for an interception. His quarterback rating is 14. I know some people have scored 14 points a game in football. And his quarterback rating is 14, and that's not good whenever you're playing Minnesota. And now for the first time, Jim Breach will get on the field, and he will kick it away. No field goal attempts, and of course, no extra points. West up to the 20, to the 29-yard line. So Minnesota will take over on a first down. I really think here's Joe Cap throwing. Very weird that he's going to throw. He's just going deep, and it's incomplete.
Second
he
down.
just wanted, I guess, to see if they could end it. It'll be 2nd and 10. That's weird because most of their game, Cap again to throw. They've been very successful running, and there's Washington
First
again.
down.
Very successful running, and now the passing game is opening up. It'll be 1st down and 10. Cap to Dave Osborne.
2nd down.
And it's going to be yard gain, 2nd down and 9. Clock is moving. Cap again.
Incomplete. 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 for Minnesota. Cap again. Throw. Plenty of time to the near side. Caught by Washington. He is the go-to guy. I'll tell you what, I've never heard of this guy before Washington. I'm sure he was good in the late 60s, but I'll tell you what, right now he's doing an incredible job. He's the go-to guy today. And it's going to be a 1st down. Cap again throwing. You'd think they were the team down for 17-0. Hall! Down to the 21.
Down, out of bounds.
You'd think Minnesota was down 17-0. They're winning 17-0. They're throwing every down. Big snap to Osborne right up the middle. I think what they're doing is just softening it up for the run. They're seeing that Cincinnati's playing the run, and they are just using that advantage. Minnesota again. Cap to Jones.
3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4. Osborne right down to the 5-yard
First
line.
down.
So it'll be a 1st and goal, down to the 6. So 1st and goal, 10:20 to go here in the 3rd. Osborne, they're just running the football up the middle. If I'm Minnesota, there is being a little too conservative, but right now Minnesota is going to lose the cap again. He almost gets sacked, just chucks in the end zone. It's incomplete. Dangerous.
3rd down.
That was dangerous. I don't know about that. 3rd down. Remember, Joe Cap threw the interception when they were down here. Would have been worse. 3rd down. 4 receivers, they chuck it, and that was incomplete. Here comes Fred Cox, and it's going to make it 20-0. And they got to work on this a little bit. They threw the ball 3 times, and really nothing going wrong. It's going to be Fred Cox. It is up over. It should be good, and it is good. Plays 65 yards, 5:36. And Fred Cox will kick off here. Minnesota 20, Cincinnati nothing. Go deep into the end zone. Grocer. Look at him go. Past the second. There's a penalty, and let's see what that is. And that's going to be on Minnesota. So Cincinnati gets a break here at midfield. They get to start at midfield here in the 3rd quarter. 9:11 to go in the 3rd. Anderson's just going to run it himself, and he gets a yard. My goodness, that's like the old single wing. He expects somebody to say 23 skidoo hot on that one. 2nd down. Anderson, that's going to be a flag. I think it's on Minnesota. They are. So they're lacking a little bit of... they are right now lacking a little bit of mental fortitude here. 8.5 to go. Cincinnati really nothing all game, and Johnson close to it. First down, they give it to him. So Cincinnati moving the football under 8 minutes to go. 7:58 to go. They give to Archie Griffin.
2nd down, out of bounds.
Cincinnati wants to go all the way. Archie Griffin's going to have a big year. He's going to have to calm. He's going to have to be the Roger Craig of Cincinnati. He's going to, the year they won in 84, Roger Craig was incredible. Johnson, that's going to be a first down. So moving the football halfway through the 3rd. Minnesota 20, Cincinnati nothing. Minnesota 1969, 81 Bengals nothing. They go to Collins.
2nd down.
Remember, Cincinnati, Ken Anderson was 5 of 16 in the first half. And they're moving the ball down the field. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Anderson again, the throw to the near side. That's Curtis. And first down. Cincinnati starting to come back here. So under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd. 5.5. Anderson. The blitz, the throw, it's incomplete.
2nd down.
Wally Hilgenberg defending him. 2nd down, 20-0, but Cincinnati driving, trying to get back into this game. Anderson again. It's going to be a throw, and it's incomplete. In every blowout in pro sports, it always gets to a point where you think the other team can make a comeback. There's always one of that in pro sport. High school, it's different. You just get your butt kicked. College, sometimes. But here in pros, this is the point where the Bengals are believing they can come back, but they need to make this 3rd and 10. Anderson, he's getting plenty of time to throw. And it's incomplete. I don't know what you're going to do. Jim Breach, you want to get some points here. I want to cut this from 20 to 17, and here comes Jim Breach now. Kicked in 2 Super Bowls for the Bengals. Breach, it is up, and the single ball kicker. Just made it go. So 10 plays. No, they didn't go 11 yards. They went longer than 11 yards, and it's 20-3. That was a little bit off there. But now it's 20-3, and Cincinnati has cut the shutout down to 20-3. So Minnesota will get it. The Kansas take the lead. They're still trying to advance back. Tackle here up to the 31. So I'm telling you right now, Minnesota special teams, they're looking like they have it. They're beating some good football teams. Under 5 minutes to go. He tripped over the turf. That happens. And Breeden will touch him and get the tackle. So Cincinnati with some stops here. Cap again. Cap. And it's caught by Henderson and a big third down.
Third down.
Really, this is a big third down because if Cincinnati can stop Minnesota, they get the ball back. They will get the ball back and make it 20-10. And that's a flag, and they give them a first down. Well, no, yeah, it is. It's on Cincinnati, so forget that idea. Cincinnati shot themselves in the foot here. You know, there's been some blowouts that the other team would have had shots, but on a first down, and that's incomplete.
Second down.
He hasn't had the greatest of days today. His running game has been incredible, and it'll be second down. Cap again to the right side. Cap will fire. Intercepted by Cap. So Cincinnati will take over here. Cincinnati will take over. A little bit of a momentum change. So Minnesota 20-0, and Cincinnati a little bit of a momentum change. And it'll be a first down from the 45. Kenny. He's going to fire, and it's going to be incomplete again. He's had an absolutely horrendous day. McBee with an interception earlier. It'll be second down and 10. I've noticed that the passing is harder this year. Curtis. It'll be third down and 4. Passing is harder this year in some of these big games. They've got a good defense. They're really protecting the run. It takes a year. They learn. Anderson will third down, and Johnson gets something. I don't know whether they go for it or not. I don't know. I wouldn't punt, really. You're in midfield. Let's see what they do. Punt formation. And they are going to kick. And it's going to be under 2 minutes to go, and it'll be up and over and into the end zone for a touchdown. Under 2 minutes to go. Minnesota takes over. Cap to Brown.
Second down.
It'll be second and 2. So Minnesota takes over. Cincinnati's had their shot to get back in this game, but they haven't. Cap to Dave Osborne. He'll easily get the first down and more. He's had 2 25-yard runs, and he gets a 13-1 there. So Minnesota's ripping them off big. 44 seconds. This might be the last play of the quarter. It's incomplete.
Second down.
It's second down and 10. I don't know. I'd run the football and end this thing. I don't want to punt in this quarter. Cap again, and it's Henderson. Henderson down to the 40. He's on the run to the 30. Nobody can get him, and he's down to the 25. He finally gets tripped up. Cap to Henderson, and that'll be the last play of the third quarter. What an incredible third quarter. Minnesota kind of boring in a way. Kind of really boring in a way. But Minnesota's asserting their dominance here, and if they score here, it's just a blowout. This is an absolute blowout. It's 20-3 right now. I mean, look at this. It's a blowout. But, you know, the way it is in the NFL, Minnesota's got to finish. You don't finish these blowouts, you get punished. You know, and now we're going to see. I have a feeling we're going to see how good Minnesota is, quite frankly, in this fourth quarter. So Minnesota's driving. It's going to be a first down. Second down. I think we're going to see how good Minnesota is in this quarter. If Cincinnati scores a couple times, it makes it interesting. It's going to be, they got some work to do, but here's Brown. We're going to get another few. It'll be third down and 8. That's big. If it ends up like 23-10, I mean, that's going to be a little bit of a bit of a thought. Cap again to Grimm. Grimm to the 11-yard line. Man, if they make it 27-3 here, mail it in. It's all over. So about 13 minutes to go. Cap again. They get to Brown right up the middle. Brown again, a couple jokes. And he's just ripping off yards. Another gain of 7. 2nd and 3. They can get a first down at the 2. They can get a first down here at the 2-yard line. Cap. Cap to pitch to Osborne. That wasn't a smart move. Osborne is not really somebody that takes sweeps. And he loses 2. It'll be 3rd and 5. Well, they're using a lot of time on this. Cap on 3rd down. Cap running, and down goes Cap, but he smartly holds on to the ball. You know, that was smart of him. He didn't want to throw it away, stop the clock or anything. Nobody's open, so just really go down and let your kicker do it. 30 yards for Fred Cox. And Fred Cox again, it is up and it's good. And it is good. 11 plays, 67 yards, 5:49. And it is Minnesota 23, Cincinnati 3. And the kickoff, he's kicking these things deep. Chapman to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. There he goes at the 31. 11 minutes to go in the game. Minnesota leading 23-3. Run it to Johnson. And here's Johnson, a first down off the drive.
First down.
And they just called a sweep. It'll be a first down. This is interesting. Let's see how Cincinnati comes back here. Anderson. He had a horrible first 3 quarters. That one's incomplete.
2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. I'm wondering, is there a point if it gets like 30-3 that you just run the football without Anderson. Caught it, Verser, and down to the 41.
First down.
Soke with the catch, and it'll be 1st and 10. Anderson, it's incomplete.
2nd down.
Anderson goes to Verser, and it'll be 2nd down. So Anderson can't get to 2 straight together. That's going to be the screen to Johnson to the far side.
3rd down,
And
penalty.
it's going to be a penalty, and let's see what that is. It's going to be a illegal block. They're going to send them back. That's the thing that kills drives so much. Well, the clock's running, 9:21 to go. Minnesota to this point is dominated, and it'll be 3rd down and long.
3rd down.
3rd and 20. Minnesota has dominated this football game. Cincinnati has shown that they have work to do. Anderson, and he's going to fire it down, and it will be incomplete. And it's going to be 4th and 20. What are they going to do? They're going to just punt the football. I guess they feel that 20 is too much. And they're going to kick it deep. It's here's going to be West. West a couple. West again. Look at West. Go! And West is going to go. He's going slow, but he's beating everybody out. West is down to the 40. They got one man to beat. West, and he fumbles. And Cincinnati's going to come back. No, Minnesota gets it. McNally fumbled. He goes 55 yards, and he fumbles, and he picks it up. There were 8 Bengals around him, and he's the only one that picked it up. Only with a prolate spheroid ball can that happen. It just takes the right bounce. Every other ball, you can tell which way it's going. Except if you fumble a bowling ball, then people are getting out of the way.
2nd down.
Minnesota's going to be very predictable now. It'll be 2nd down. To Dave Osborne in the middle.
3rd down.
And he gains 3, 3rd and 9. Yeah, they're going to be very predictable. This is about, 3rd down and 9. They're going to throw for a first down, maybe. Throw, it's going to be incomplete, and now let's see what they do. Would be 50 yards. It'd be interesting to see Fred Cox's range. This is the time you do it, but Lee, they're going to punt. Lee, 23-3. Why? I saw him punt from the 25-yard line. I did. Halfway through the 4th, and Anderson. Anderson to Johnson. Johnson running to the near side.
1st down, out of
10
bounds.
and a 1st down and out of bounds. Well, Cincinnati is in a hurry-up offense now. Anderson, he goes down. That's what happens.
2nd down.
That's exactly what happens when you hurry it up. Second down, and they are hurrying up. Anderson throws it, and it is going to be incomplete. It'll be third down.
Third down.
3rd and 16, under 7 minutes to go. Kenny fires.
Incomplete.
That's not even close.
Fourth down.
It's 4th and 16. They're going for it. Well, this is it. It's the everything play, and they throw it. It's incomplete. And Minnesota's got a 1st and goal. I think they figured we got to do it now, and if we don't, oh well. And that's what happened. Minnesota can really run this up. It's going to look bigger. Really, it should be 30 to 3.
Second down.
And it's going to be a gain of 3, 2nd and goal. So they're right on the 10. You can't be choosers whenever this happens. Not a man for the sweep. Bengals scores.
Third down.
3. He gains another 4. 3rd down and goal. They're just going to keep running this football. He basically just quarterback sneaked that. They're just running the time. Fred Cox again to kick. And it is good. It's 26 to 3. That's a little concerning if you're Minnesota, but Fred Cox did invent the Nerf ball. He was at the University of Pittsburgh. This happened afterwards. I'm not sure really the big timeline. They squibbed this thing. Chapman short. And Chapman will return. And there goes Chapman up to the 47. And it'll be 1st down, and they're going to be in a hurry up at 4:25 to go. Anderson. Kenny will fire. It's going to be incomplete.
Second down.
So it'll be 2nd down for Cincinnati. But I don't know really when it happened, but they said something about when he was a kid, Verser with the catch.
1st down,
about
out
throwing
of
a football
bounds.
and breaking windows. So they want to get a football where you could throw around and not have to worry about that. So he helped invent the move. That was it. Collinsworth again down to the 25.
1st down.
Cincinnati might be able to make it 26 to 10. They hurry to the line. Trips to the far side, and Anderson. That's going to be a screen to Johnson. Johnson a 1st down and more. Johnson is going to get out of bounds. He will. 1st and goal. 26 to 3. 3:46. Anderson. That's going to be Collinsworth.
2nd down, out of bounds.
It'll be 2nd down and goal. 3:40 to go. Anderson the fake, and it's incomplete.
3rd down.
3rd down and goal. Cincinnati's got to.
Incomplete.
No, you got to go for the touchdown. You
4th down.
can't cut it to. It's already 3 scores. You needed 2 scores. You need 3 as your maximum. 4th and goal. They got to go for it, and they will. They got twins on both sides. Anderson, and it is incomplete, and Minnesota takes over. So Minnesota will take over with under 3.5 to go. And Cincinnati might start using their timeouts against Brown. Brown will stay in bounds. Brown, gain of 11 and a 1st down. Gain of 12. So they run the clock down. This might be the last play before the weekend.
2nd down.
And that'll be a timeout for Cincinnati. 2nd down and 10. Osborne again on the near side. Osborne. And he gets a little bit of speed. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Cincinnati again calls timeout. 3rd and 2, a 1st down will win this game. Brown, this game's over. And Brown is up to the 39. He's going to take 3 knees, and that's going to be it. And, well, Cincinnati a timeout. I'm wondering whether Cap, they're going to run the football. Getting in more yards.
2nd down.
And they're going to get to the 2-minute warning. Well, this game is pretty much over. 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
We'll be back. I wonder if they're going to get 200 yards rushing. They're 2 yards away. Are they going to do it, or are they just going to take a knee? Oh my goodness. They have spread out the ball today very well between all the running backs. And here we go. It's going to be first down. 2nd and 7. They need 2 for 200. Osborne, and he will get the 200 and more. And I think they're just going to take a knee after this. So Dave Osborne a gain of 10. And a minute 22 to go. And there's a flag, and let's see what it is. And it's going to be Cincinnati offsides. They're just taking knees, though, to end this game. So Cap
2nd down.
will take 1, and Cap will take a 2nd.
3rd
That's
down.
going to be the football game, right? Oh, they got to take a 3rd.
4th down.
And that's going to be it. So Minnesota, a 26-3 win against Cincinnati. Right here, you take a look at the stats. A blowout. They doubled their yardage. They had 459 for Minnesota, 203, 25-14 in first downs, 202 yards rushing on 45 attempts. They ran 80 plays. They had the ball for a second under 39 minutes. They went 4 for 4 in field goals. They only punted the ball 3 times, twice in the first half. And they did have 2 turnovers. Both were interceptions. They have to do better, a little bit better there. 3rd down conversions at 50%. They got a little conservative. I could see what they did there. Joe Cap looking very good here. I mean, not very good, but at 263. Did throw the 2 picks. Dave Osborne with 115 yards rushing. Brown was 72. They spread it out to all the wide receivers. Dave Osborne, 122 yards of total offense. 14 points for Fred Cox. And I'm telling you right now, this is just a really good. 13 of 39, 5 of 16 in the first half, 8 of 23 in the second. His rating of 31 is not good. And in the first half, though, his rating was of 14. I've seen quarterbacks' numbers that were higher. But really nothing too much. Johnson, 89 yards, and this was a blowout. This was a game. We're going to have a lot of these games that look good on paper, and they end up to be blowouts early. You know, it's going to be hard earlier on to get to really good games because you just don't know. And then once you see the records and the matchups, it becomes better. So now we're going to go to simulating the second third of the week. The final score here, Minnesota 26, Cincinnati 3. And now to the simulation of the second third of week number 2. In the second half of week number 2. Let's take a look at some of these games really quickly. Games that I saw that have been very unique, and we start off with Cleveland right here. We accidentally did Chicago here. Cleveland wins, and that's big. The 64 Cleveland Browns, very good football team. They beat 63 Chicago, so that's it. The game you just saw, Philadelphia 2004. They blow out the Dallas Texans. The Denver Broncos, well, they lose a heartbreaker, 20-13. They're 0-2. That's big. The Indianapolis Colts, Peyton Manning, 40-30 over the 1951 Los Angeles Rams. You take a look, 464-405. And when you take a look at Indianapolis, Peyton Manning, 22-31, 295, 2 touchdowns. Very solid day, very Peyton Manning-like. When you take a look at Joseph Adai, almost 100 yards. For the Rams, Norm Van Brocklin, They had 314 yards passing, 2 touchdowns and an interception, 2 really good quarterbacks. It was 40-30 the final. It was 20-14 going into the fourth quarter. Then it went absolutely crazy. Other games, the Houston Oilers. I mean, take a look at this. Houston right now, New Orleans outgained them tremendously, but Houston ended up winning the football game. Taking a look, the highlights in the fourth quarter, they kicked the field goal down 15-7, kicked the field goal with 1:03 to go, and they recovered the onside kick. And then Earl Campbell, a 5-yard run with 1:02, and that was incredible. They stole one from New Orleans. I mean, that was very big. I'm looking at 4th and 10. Weird decision, but it paid off. Very weird. San Francisco, the new ones, look at the old San Francisco 49ers getting blown out. They got absolutely blown out. And that's unbelievable. It was 31-0 new over the 89 49ers. That's huge because the 89 49ers were the team that a lot of people felt were one of the best teams in this game. So seriously, you got to look at that. The Bengals of 88 looking not bad. They're 1-0-1 now. They beat the 2012 49ers. Very big. And, 2005 Seattle got beat. That's huge. Take a look all the way down. The defending champions have tied. They tied Carolina. They're 0-1-1. The St. Louis Rams, who got blown out, really, 20-10. They had no chance in that first one. The second one, against a good Carolina defensive team, a lot better, a heck of a lot better. Passing-wise, Warner 14-25, 152. Not that great, and they're not passing the ball a lot. I don't know why. But it's 2020. Carolina scored 13 in the fourth quarter, and St. Louis led 20-7. That's why they didn't. Field goal there, a 44-yard pass from Delhomme, and a 48-yard kick by Casey. And it's 2020. The 2020 tie, that's big. St. Louis let that get away. They wanted to be 1-0-1, but they're 0-1-1 right now. The 79 Los Angeles, that's big. Ray Malavasi's team is 1-1. And how about the Green Bay Packers blowing out the Pittsburgh Steelers? Bradshaw threw 51 times. He had 4 picks. That is big. Bart Starr, 206 yards, not the greatest in the world. But I will tell you this, Green Bay did not have more offense. It was the turnovers. 4 interceptions by Bradshaw, a game that you want to forget about. And the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1975 lose 30-6, and they go to 1-1 on the year. All right, so tomorrow's game, I'm going to take a look, and I'm probably going to say we already had Green Bay. We like to use teams that we've never really seen. And how about this? I understand that the better matchup of the day, it'll be Houston and Dallas. But tomorrow, something about New York and Oakland. We're going to have the Jets at the Raiders. And the rivalry right now, well, it matters still. We don't want to get them when they're like 1-6 versus 0-7. Nobody cares. But right now, both teams need to win. John Madden's Raiders, the only Raider team that won a Super Bowl under John Madden. Interestingly enough, they never played the national anthem before. They played God Bless America, but not the national anthem before Super Bowl 11. And New York Jets, New York is lost 18-3 in their first game. And now the New York Jets are 0-1, and they're looking for a victory. So it's going to be 2 scrappy teams, 2 old rivals from the AFL days. And we will see you tomorrow for the last game